Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be breaking down the Shazam trailer, so let's get started. So the first shot that we have is of Billy Batson, and he's walking into the place where he's going to see Shazam. And this is from the first trailer. He's on the train, so there's really not that much to talk about here in this shot. But this shot is a new shot. This is a shot of the lair that or of the cave that Shazam. Billy Batson's gonna go in there to find Shazam. So yeah, it's just a better look of the lair, and yeah, let's move on. But the next shot I actually find to be very interesting. You can see like these stone creatures on the side, like things made out of stone that look like creatures. So I'm very interested to see what that is in the movie. And you kind of see like the little like staff like on the right hand side. So yeah, let's move on to the next shot. The next shot is very generic. It's just Billy Batson, but you can see like a little tiny like green like stone in the corner or something. So maybe that's kryptonite. I really don't think it is though. So this shot's just very basic. So let's move on to the next shot. Now the next shot is of Billy Batson. He's getting ready to take off and jump off. It looks like into the sky and stuff to fly. So let's see what happens. And you can also see the city. So let's see what happens next. Now we see Billy Batson getting ready to jump off. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Now you see him jump midway into the sky, and the lightning bolt's about to come down on him and about to hit him. And of course he's gonna turn into Shazam, but let's see if he flies. Now this is the very first time I get to see him fly. He's like jumping off, and now you can see like the whoosh going up, and yeah, he's flying. So yeah. So now we know he flies in the movie, which was pretty obvious that was going to happen anyway, but this is the first time we're seeing it. So let's move on to the next shot. Okay, so the next shot is of Shazam landing. This is a very generic shot. It's just him landing, so let's move on to the next shot. This shot is of Shazam flying, of course, over the mid-sky, so that's really cool. This shot's very blurry, though, because this trailer does move very fast, so yeah. There's really nothing else you can see, though, so let's move on to the next shot. Now the next shot is a very nice shot of the city. I believe this is New York, right? But New York doesn't exist in the DC Comics, I don't think. So yeah, that should be interesting. No, it's probably Gotham. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah. We don't really know yet, though. I didn't hear any confirmation on what this city was. So yeah, let's move on to the next shot. Now the next shot is of a bus. This is very interesting. It's like about to like go off of the rail, and it's about to like fall onto the ground. So let's see what happens next. So the next shot is of Shazam running up and finding the bus. So yeah, there's really nothing to talk about here. You can kind of see the city, and yes, let's move on to the next shot. The next shot is of Dr. Savannah, and this is actually really cool because you can see the lightning coming out. It looks like it's at a carnival, which you kind of saw from the other trailer. So yeah, let's move on to the next shot though. This photo is kind of blurry too, but it's of Shazam like flying through the explosion, so that's pretty cool. You see a little bit of the carnival. You can't really see anything else in the shot, so let's move on to the next shot. The next shot is of Shazam, and he's asking a woman at looks like a convenience store for a beer, because it's pretty funny because, of course, it's illegal for kids to drink beer. So now he's an adult, so now he's going to drink beer, so that's pretty funny. Let's move on to the next shot. There's really nothing you can see here. Please note, because you can just see like some convenience store stuff, but there's really nothing you can see. So let's move on to the next shot. The next shot is of the woman at the convenience store, but there's really nothing to talk about here, so let's move on to the next shot. Now, this might actually be my favorite shot in the entire trailer, but even though it's so simple, because it looks like it's so much fun. It's of Shazam, and he's like, of course, like snapping his fingers out, and he's like bursting out the electricity. That causes people like taking photos of him, so that's really cool. Let's move on to the next shot, though. Now, the next shot is of Billy Batson's friend. He's like putting his hand up to the electricity, and like the electricity shocking back at his hand. So yeah, that was in the first trailer though. So let's move on to the next shot. Now, the next shot is of Shazam. He's looking up to the sky, and you know something bad's about to happen. But there's really nothing else in this shot besides something like this stuff in the background. You can kind of see like something that looks like a billboard in the back, but you can't really tell what it is. So let's move on to the next shot. Now, this shot was in the first trailer, so I'm not really going to go over this, but it's of like the Christmas trees in the background at the carnival. But let's move on to the next shot. Now, the next shot is of Shazam fighting Dr. Savannah, so that's really cool. But it looks like something bad is about to happen to Shazam because Dr. Savannah has a really good hold of him. Looks like he's about to like punch him or something, so let's move on to the next shot. Now, in the next shot, you can see that Shazam was punched like all the way out, and he's about to get crushed. So yeah, let's move on to the next shot. Now, next shot, you can see it's a real estate place, so you know something bad's about to go down, so let's see what happens. The next shot is of a woman at the at the real estate store, or whatever it is, the real estate place. And it looks like that she's about to talk to Shazam, so let's move on to the next shot. And now the final shot I'm going to go over is just of Shazam and his friend, and they're asking if they can get a layer, so that's pretty funny. Especially when you're going to go to a real estate place to get it, so yeah, it's pretty funny. So yeah, that's my breakdown of the Shazam trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.